Bro. I forgot you guys switched. I was expecting to see Miss Trimble again. I'm so confused with the new schedule change thing.
Well, aren't I a pleasant surprise?
Very much so. Very much so. How did Dragons and Ninjas go?
That's good. Just like usual Dragons Ninja class. They're a little squirrel. Some of them were a little squirrely, but it was good.
Mondays tend to be. I know last week on Monday the beginners, remember, they were pretty squirrely too. They were a little bit better today. But yeah.
Did they miss me, or were they confused?
Not so much. They're Miss Trimble's like, just in case you forgot who I am, I'm Miss Trimble.
Yeah. What I did do is like, I'm not Miss Trimble, but I'm better. No, I'm kidding. It's like, I'm not Miss Trimble, but I'll do an awesome, amazing.
All right, it's 4:45, so we're going to go ahead and get you guys started here. As long as we keep this small amount of people, I'm going to keep you guys unmuted. Don't be offended if I hear a lot of background noise in your location. I might mute you temporarily, but for now, I think we're good. All right, whenever you're ready, Miss Schultz, we are recording and we are ready to go, ma'am.
Okay, so hello everybody. I know I'm not Miss Trimble, but I promised to teach an awesome class as she would. So we're going to start off with our warm-up. So we're going to start off with our 10 super awesome jumping jacks. We're working on focus this week, just FYI. Pretty awesome. So you guys ready? Jumping jacks on my count. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to spread those legs out into our deep sitting stance. We're going to have our hand out right in front of us, punching out. Aya! Very good. So we're going to do our sitting stance punches on my count. Make sure we're focusing on the front area, which is the center of our chest. So punches on my count. Make sure you add in the awesome loud yell. So you guys ready? And 1.
Albert, you're in the wrong class, hon. This is for advanced. Your class today is at 6:15, or let me look up your form class. Are you, Albert, are you first degree or second degree? First, okay. You're at 6:15 tonight, friend.
Now we're going to spread those legs out. Reach high towards the sky. Try and touch your ceiling. And then down to the ground, right in the middle. Now stretch these legs out. And then turn over to your left side. Try and get your nose to your knee. It's in. And then over to your other side. And back to the middle. Try and get that full split stretch. Not there yet, it's all right. Just keep working towards it. Michelle's isn't there either, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely.
Guys, remember to breathe. One of the biggest things you can do sometimes is forget to breathe. Take a deep breath in and then let it out. Exhale as you're trying to stretch just a little bit further. It should be uncomfortable, but not painful ever.
Open your feet. I just stay around. Glad I put that.
Go.
Okay, guys. So next, we're gonna get into a sparring stance. Yell, "Aya!"
Okay, from now on, you have to start with.
So we're gonna do jab crosses on my count. Remember, jab with that front hand, cross with that back hand. Keep those hands by our face the whole time. So you guys ready? Jab crosses. And 1. Aya.
Yeah.
2. Aya.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5. Aya.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
And 7.
Yeah.
Switch your feet. Same thing on the other side. Ready? And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last one, guys. Make it the best one. 1 and 7. Oh, very good. Nice job, guys. Let's finish off with another awesome 10 jumping jacks on my count. And go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Love the effort, guys.
Nice job, guys. Let me fix my panda mat real quick. Very good. So let's get into our set position. Hands and feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's balance so we can get class started, everyone. And bow.
Yes, I can.
And they're going to repeat the tenets of Taekwondo. Courtesy.
Courtesy,
Integrity.
integrity,
Perseverance.
perseverance,
Self-control.
self-control,
Indomitable spirit.
indomitable spirit.
And now we're going to I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo.
I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo.
I shall respect instructors and senior students.
I shall respect instructors and senior students.
I shall never misuse Taekwondo.
I shall
I'll never misuse Taekwondo.
I will be a champion of freedom and justice.
Be a champion of freedom and justice.
I will build a more peaceful man.
Ma'am.
Everybody back.
Yes, I can.
For those of you that just came into the warm-up, hello, I'm not Miss Tremble. My name is Miss Schultz. Welcome to your advanced class. We're going to have some fun today. But first, we start with our fit test. So everyone get into your sit-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
Backs. Good. So remember, the goal for our sit-ups is to make sure we're going all the way up, trying to touch our elbows to our knees, just like that. So that means not just moving our neck and doing little twitchy sit-ups. None of that. I want to see full sit-ups, working those abs, guys. Sit-ups are fantastic for your abdominal muscles. Gonna get that 9-pack in no time. So you guys ready? I'm gonna set 1 minute on my handy dandy timer. Not 45 seconds. Those are ninjas. Good. So 1 minute of your best sit-ups, guys. Anjali, on your back, ma'am.
Come on, everybody sitting up. Do
Good.
some.
You guys ready? 1 minute and go.
Good job. Oh, nice job. Woo, Haley, looking good.
Yeah,
Ananya's got mom's help. I love it.
nice job, guys.
Donvi, rocking it out. Nice job, sir.
Good.
Hogan, try to keep those feet on the ground. There you go. Good job, Hrithvik. Nice job, Tegan and Rika.
Very good.
Oh, nice job, Advika. Vihan is rocking it out. I can see Jacqueline's head come up and down, so you're doing good.
Guys are halfway done. Keep it up.
Woo, Seth, looking good, friend. Anjali, keep it up. Keep it up. Dylan is invisible. He's doing such good sit-ups. He's on the ground.
Nice job, guys.
Keep it up, guys. Not quite done yet.
Guys,
What's
have
up,
10
Advay?
seconds. Super
Advay's
10
coming to cheer your
seconds.
sister on. Cheer your sister on, Advay. Say, go, Ananya. Do your sit-ups.
And stop.
Nice job, guys.
Nice job, guys. Hey, I saw some good effort out there. Those are awesome. Give me a fist bump through this camera. Boosh. Don't damage your camera, please, because I don't want to be at fault for that. Okay, guys. So next, we're going to move on to some side kick work. So if you guys didn't know, our cycle kick is side kicks, which is almost every instructor's favorite kick. I know it's Mr. Neville's. He's told
It
me
is.
one time it's his favorite. And I'm going to tell you why. Side kick is a good defensive kick, especially when you're sparring. So if someone's all up in your space and they're right next to you, I can't really throw an effective front kick because they're right there next to me. I can't really do anything. And I can't really do a round kick or a crescent kick. What I can do is I can pull my knee in and I can push them away. So I have a little more room so they're away from me and I can either run or I can fight back. So just running in any serious situation. But a good side kick is good for defense. It's pushing someone away. So that means I got to be super strong too. So like our side kick, or sorry, like our round kick that we had last cycle, we had 3 steps, which is pivot, point, and pop. Well, guess what? Side kick also has 3 steps. And they all start with a P. Easy transition. It is our pivot, our pull, and our point. I have debated with Miss Amanda, like, why do we call it point? Why not push? But she told me why we call it point is because we're pointing our heel at our target.
I think they Miss Schultz, I thought they were using Coke.
No, it's point because we're talking about pointing your heel at your target.
Okay.
I've heard point, I've heard poke, and I've
All right.
just push. It's
I'm
one
gonna
of those.
check. You guys work on it. I'll check.
One of those. Okay, guys, so we're gonna work on all 3 steps like we did with breaking down our round kick, and it's gonna be super fun. I promise. You guys ready to give me a double thumbs up? Say I'm ready, Miss Schultz. Come on, awesome. Okay, guys, so it's spread out. We're gonna work on our number 2 side kick. You guys are too advanced for our number 1. I'm punny. Thank you very much. Okay, so for our number 2, that means we have to swing our leg all the way around, just like that. That means our pivot is very important. Because if I don't pivot my foot and I'm trying to do a back leg side kick, it's going to die because I keep my foot all the way around, or else it's going to end up looking like a front kick. So pivoting is very important. So when I'm doing my pivot, I got to turn this heel all the way around. So I'm facing this camera, I'm pulling on my knee, and I'm pointing out that foot, just like that. So I want to work on that pivot and that pull. So we're not going to do the full kick yet. I just want to practice getting our heel turned all the way around, and I'll practice getting our knee turning all the way around too. So it's in our, we're tucking it to our belly button. You guys get it? Am I talking too fast? Am I talking gibberish? We're good? So, okay. So let's practice that. So when I say pivot, you're going to pivot your foot all the way around, and you're also going to pull in that knee. And don't do what I did. Don't pivot your knee so hard around that you end up spinning, okay? Make sure you're controlling it. So you guys ready? Body sideways, hands up. So we're just working on that pivot and that pull. So you guys ready? And pivot. Ooh, and of course have good balance, unlike Miss Schultz, which means keeping those hands up. Good, let's try this one more time. Ready? And pivot. Good. Hardwood is not working for me. Let me get my fancy panda mat. Let's try it one more time. Ready? And pivot. Good. Nice. So we got that pivot. Then all that's left is to execute the kick. So let's do number 2 side kicks on my count. So everyone hands up. Sideways. So right, we're gonna do number 2 side kicks on my count. And of course, you gotta yell after these kicks because it's scientifically proven somewhere that yelling makes everything like 500 times better. Science. Okay, so hands up on my count. Ready? And 1. Aya. Good. The reset. And 2. Aya. Good. And 3. Aya. I'm twisting my yoga mat. Good. And 4. Aya. Last one on this side, guys. Ready? And 5. Aya. Make sure you're pulling that knee in so it doesn't look like a round kick. Everyone, hop, switch your feet. So this time I'm going to be up here watching you guys' side kicks to make sure we're looking good. No pressure or anything. I'm just going to be closely watching you guys. Okay, so you guys ready? Hands up on my count. And 1. Good. Nice. Remember, guys, pull that knee in as tight as you can because I see some of us looking a little bit like round kicks, okay? Let me tell you something. When I was an advanced belt, Mr. Neville would constantly tell me in my forums, like, your side kicks look like round kicks. And I would say, why, Mr. Neville? He's like, because you're not pulling your knee in. So I'm telling you this early on so you don't struggle like I did. Pull that knee in as tight as you can. Okay. Enough with that. We're going to continue. So ready? 2. Yeah.
Make sure you guys get around. Pretend like there's a piece of elastic, a rubber band pulling your knee to your belly. You kick out. You should see your heel go towards your camera, and then that rubber band is pulling your knee back. So you're going to chamber and then rechamber. That is the easiest way to make sure it looks like a side kick.
Yeah, I want to see who's giving me the best chamber right now. And if you have the best chamber, we might just put you up on the screen just to show everybody. So you guys ready? What was I on? I was on 3. Good. And 4. Good. Last one, guys. Make it the best one. Chamber that knee. And 5.
Oh, nice, Ananya. And I'd like to show Ananya off because that was awesome. All right, can we have you do one more, ma'am?
Give us another awesome side kick, ma'am. Another awesome back leg side kick. So ready? And side kick.
Oh,
Good.
beautiful.
Nice. Taking your time with that. Very good, man. Very good.
Good balance, too.
Pulling that knee in not only makes a good kick, but it also just looks really good. Okay, nice job, guys. So I believe I had a game plan for you guys, maybe. Oh, I did. I did this with my little dragons. I want to see how it works for you. So we're going to do a fun little, sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I forgot we had like one more kick that we have to do. And it's super fun, and I'm still working on it myself. We're going to practice jump spin side kicks. Miss Schultz has a jump spin side kick in her form. Let's just say, I really need this practice. So we're doing it together. Okay, so jump spin side kick. So good elements of this is, of course, making sure you get that spinning motion. So one thing I say is, I don't really call it a spin. I would call it like a twist, because what I'm doing is I'm not really spinning my body like a top. What I'm doing is I'm twisting my legs, preparing myself for that kick. Okay, so look at my feet. So what I'm doing is I'm not like I'm not picking up my foot too early. What I'm doing is my foot are staying on the ground. I'm twisting, and you see how I'm like twisted right here? My knee is already really close to my belly button. All I have to do is pick up that leg and kick just like that. So that's the spin. One thing that people have a problem with, and by one people I mean me, is jumping, like executing a good jump, because mine is either like I just lift off my heels or I get off balance. So one thing is, I really know how to give myself advice. So after you do that spin, all it's left is add a little bit of a hop and lifting that knee up just like that. So I want us to just practice the spin and the jump. So we're not gonna do the kick yet. I want to break down the spin and the jump so we're not like falling on our faces. Well, I guess, your hand up, sir. Good. Okay, so let's practice that, just the spin and the hop. So it's gonna look like that. So just one big hop, just like that. So when I say hop, you guys are gonna do the spin and hop, just like I did. So you guys ready? Hands up, body sideways. Remember, we're not doing the kick yet, we're just doing the spin and the jump. Ready? And hop.
Dylan, we're gonna spin, not kick, and we're gonna jump and spin.
Good. I want to make sure, guys, I want you guys to get off the floor. Just picking up your heels doesn't count as a hop. I want to see you guys catch an air, okay? Let's keep doing that.
There we go.
Ready? And hop.
So coil up that top, there you go. So coil up that top of the body and then just hop.
Good. Let's just one more time and then we'll do the full kick. So you guys ready? And hop. Ooh, I was eager. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do this together. I also need to work on these, but we're going to put the full kick together. So that means after that hop, all you have to do is you already picked up your knee, you're already winded up. So all you have to do is execute the kick. If you want to like break it down, you guys can just do the hop real quick and then land into the kick. But if you're a freaking daredevil and you want to just get into it, you can do the full kick. And not your hair on your face. Okay? So on my count.
Spacing, okay? Check your spacing and make sure you're not going to hit anything or anybody else.
Please don't kick any furniture, animals, or family members. I'm looking at you, Rika and Tegan. Don't kick each other.
Like, what?
Like, that was never my intention, Miss Schultz. I know what it's like having a sister. I know. Okay, so all right, hands up, body sideways. Let's just crank out these jump spin side kicks. So on my count, we're gonna do jump spin side kicks, right? And one. Ah. No. Reset. And two. Ah.
Okay, so you guys should be spinning over your back shoulder. Haley, I want you to spin over your back shoulder. So you turn around, so you coil around. So instead of towards your window, I want you to turn around the other way. All right, so nope, other way. Other way, other shoulder come around. All right, and then jump spin, kick. Now kick. Yeah, closer like that, but make sure you chamber your knee. But that's why I want you to spin. Make sure you guys are spinning over your back shoulder, okay?
Good. We're on three. We're on three. Okay. Right, and three. Woo! Keep those hands up and on balance. Okay, ready? Hop, switch your feet. We're gonna do three on each side. So this time I'm gonna be up here looking at you guys to make sure you guys are doing this kick very well. Okay, ready? And one. Good. Hey, Jacqueline, make sure you're spinning over that back shoulder, ma'am. So looking behind you. Very good. Very good, ma'am.
There we go.
Right, and two. Good. Nice job, Rika and Tegan. That looked really good.
Don,
Hey,
be
last
right
one, guys. And 3.
I'll be right back. Nice job, Advika.
Good. Nice job. Okay. So I'm going to stop at 3 because we are going to keep doing those jump spin side kicks with a fun little game. So we're going to be doing a flash target game. So what that is I'm going to flash this very authentic vintage couple taekwondo target at you guys. I stole it from the school. So when you see this target on your screen, you guys have to do a jump spin side kick towards your screen, kicking this target. Not literally, but like.
But not your camera.
Imagination, guys.
Do not kick your camera.
Please don't. I don't want
I
you
wanna
to
see
like
heels.
what'd you do and you say
Show me the heel of your foot.
Yeah. They'll be telling your parents, Miss Schultz told me to kick my camera. Blame her. Okay, guys, ready? So we're gonna start this game real quick. You guys ready? When you see the red target, you jump spin side kick. So hands up, body sideways. And remember doing jump spin side kicks, not back leg side kicks. So jump spin side kicks like we're working on before. So you guys ready?
Nice job, Jacqueline. I can tell you've been doing some work on that, girl. That's looking much better.
Nice.
All right, Dylan, good job. Get your foot up just a little bit higher. Just kick belt height, guys. Oh, nice job, Don V.
Good job, guys.
Ooh, chamber that knee a little bit more, Seth. I like your height, though. That's awesome.
Very good, guys. Okay, last one. Last time I might be tricky. Oh, whoops.
Right, Hrithik, remember we're going to go over our back shoulder, hun, okay? Back shoulder, guys.
It's okay. It's a one of the more difficult kicks. I mean, even I struggle with it, but we're just gonna keep getting better and better at it, guys.
And if you guys want to work on this kick with your private lesson instructor, that's a really good thing to do because they can work with you one-on-one using cues in your room and such. So if you guys are struggling a little bit or just want to review it, honestly, because like Ms. Schultz said, 3rd degree form had it. I just did this for my testing. I struggled with it in November. I spent a lot of time working on it, was able to knock it out. And guess what? 3rd decided form has a couple of them in it too. Yay! So we'll be doing lots of jump spin side kicks.
Yeah, it can too. You're just doing them. So side kick work, looking great. We're going to keep that up, but I want to get into some form work because I hear you guys' form has a funky little block in there that I want to make sure we're going over real quick. So this block is not only funky, but it's got a funky name too. I'm looking at this right here. It is our knife hand high block outside knife hand strike. Like so much. So it is 2 moves, but it's all at the same time when you're form. You remember the form where you're going like your square knife hand block and then you go into that funky little knife hand high block outside knife hand strike. You know, whenever I'm doing this form, I just say knife hand high block, the other block, and they get it. But so it's literally a high block and then a knife hand outside strike, just like that. So we're gonna separate the two. We're gonna practice that real quick. So everyone, show me your high block. So everyone, hands on your belt. Show me a high block. Good. And now turn that high block into a knife hand. Good, so that's your knife hand high block. It's not rocket science. You just turn a fist into a knife hand. Boom, there you go. Next is your outside knife hand strike. So this is as if you're chopping someone in the neck. Like I've seen in so many movies where like you chop them in the neck and then they faint and stuff. I want to learn to do that. So that's our outside knife hand block. So what you do is think of it's like your hand by your ear, just like this. Like if you're a girl, think about like you're showing off your brand new diamond earrings or something like that. Boys, show off your brand new diamond earrings. Come on. And then you're going to knife hand someone in the neck, just like that. I just came up with that example and I'm sticking to it. Good, sorry. Earrings, show them off. And then knife hand strike. Good. So all of this is you just got to combine the two. So you're going to do a high block, a knife hand high block. So that's the same motion as a high block. You go all right. So you go from the shoulder and then up like that, but it's all one fluid motion. And then your outside block. So all together, so my hand's on my belt and then my hand by my ear, and then I'm gonna put them all together. So it's knife hand high block and an outside knife hand. So let's try it one more time. Sorry, chamber and block. One more time, chamber. Block.
So guys, make sure on that knife hand inside strike that it's up a little bit more because you're kind of you want it to be able to kind of protect your face a little bit. So yeah, don't floppy
Like you're
hands.
holding something, make sure it's like straight up, just
It's
like
not like yellow belt with the skittle. It's up. You're like basically blocking somebody. You can't see me.
Okay, so that is our block. I want to make sure we have time to go through that form real quick. I hear your form is only like a few moves that we're going over right now, which is great. But I hear that the transition from your square block to that block can be a little tricky, so let's go over that. So I'm going to get into your ready stance, which I believe is
A. Ready stance A.
a ready stance A?
Yeah, ready stance A, pretty sure.
Okay, so our first move is going to be our, I'm gonna have to turn back because I get my directions confused. So we're gonna do our knife hand square block, just like that. Good, now I want you guys to watch real quick because I wanna make sure you guys get this transition. The hand that's out right here, that's like our stop sign, that hand is gonna do our high block. And this hand right here, that's by our head. Think of it like, oh, it's right by our head, right by our ear. So the way this is gonna look is I'm going to do my high block, knife hand strike, just like that here. Let me get a little more visual. Let's try it one more time. So, right? That's our square block. And then this hand's going to go up. And I'm going to do my outside strike. Just like that. Think of it like your belt, your high block, and then the hand that's above your head. Think of it, it's like right by your ear. And then your outside block, just like that. So let's practice that one more time. So we're on race stance. Let's go to our knife hand X block. Or square block. There we go. Then doing our high block outside strike. Good. Nice job. Y'all looking good on that? I can't see. Are y'all good on that? Let's do it one more time. I'll make sure we go through it one more time. So I'm ready stance. I'm going to say the moves. I want to make sure I'm up here looking at you guys. So ready, go into your knife hand square block. And then knife hand high block outside, knife hand strike. Good. Good. And now we're back to ready stance. So, I think I did good. But I want to make sure. Make sure you step forward. So if I'm at my my square block, I'm stepping with my right foot forward into a front stance. This block is in a front stance, I believe. Yeah, it is. And I'm going to do my high block and my outside knife hand strike. So I'm going from back stance to front stance with my block, just like that. I see some of us are getting our hands a little mixed up, just like that. Remember, the hand that's out here for our square block is going above your head, and the hand that's by your head is going to go out, just like that. So let's go through that one more time. So on ready stance. And then we will move on to the rest of the form, which is fairly simple. Okay, so we're going to go over chamber, knife hand square block. We're going to step forward to a front stance, knife hand high block, outside, knife hand strike. Good. Looking good. I'm going to move on from here, guys. You guys ready? I'm going to chamber this hand in front. Left hand's going to go out. I'm going to turn around, double knife hand strike. Good old classic double knife hand strike. And then I'm going to step forward with my left hand, spear hand to the nose. Good. Then you guys are going to be going towards the camera. I'm going to chamber, double knife hand strike to the camera. Good. Then you're going to pick up your back leg. You're going to do you're going to do a side kick behind you and then land double knife hand towards the camera. Good. And now I'm back to ready stance. Good. Fairly good. Nice job, guys.
That part of it looks solid. I want you guys as homework. I know I'm going to be that mean person. See, Michelle says too nice to make you guys do homework, but I'm an old mom. So what I want you guys to do is just 5 to 10 times a day. You can do this while you're watching TV or whatever. Just sit there and practice that knife hand high block, and then switch to the high block, knife hand high block, and then the inside knife hand strike. Because if you guys can get that down, that's the only part where I really see you guys struggling at all. And it's definitely looking better than next week. I can tell you guys are practicing. But once we get past that, y'all are looking real solid. So let's just practice that like 5-10 times a day. It won't take that long at all until you start feeling comfortable with it. And we'll definitely let your instructors know during private lessons, spend a little bit of time on that. Okay, guys? But I can tell you guys are doing some work.
Yeah, it looks a lot better, guys. It does. So we're going to go through that from one more time, and then that'll be the end of class. So make sure we get through it one more time, though. So in ready stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Whole thing. You guys ready? We got chamber, knife hand square block, back stance. Step forward, front stance, knife hand high block, outside knife hand strike. That's a mouthful. We need to find a shorter name for that. And then we're going to chamber, spin around, knife hand strike, not knife hand strike, double knife hand strike. There we go. Block.
Knife hand block. Yes, double knife hand block.
Step forward and spear hand. Ms. Schultz is struggling. It's okay.
That's okay, Ms. Schultz.
You're going to chamber. You're going to step towards your camera, double knife hand block. And then side kick behind you. And then land double knife hand block towards the camera.
Nice job, guys.
And everyone back to ready stance.
Yes, ma'am.
And everyone set
Yes, ma'am.
and bow.
Yes,
Very good. You give me some double fist bumps. Oh, poof.
all right,
Guys,
go grab
awesome job.
real quick. Go grab your parents real quick if they're
Oh,
available.
grab your mother and father.
If they're available.
Quickly. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated too.
Especially as we start getting the warmer season here. That is excellent advice.
I want summer to just stay this temperature right now. It's so nice outside. I don't want it to get to the 90s. And
That's okay, Anjali. Well, if you can make sure you tell your mom or dad, that's cool. Tell them to read the emails too. All right, Ms. Schultz, you want to cover them, or would you like me to cover the announcements?
You go ahead.
Okay.
Listen.
All right, guys. So remember, we started back with private lessons this week. So make sure you guys get signed up. You get one private lesson per week. So it's not like just one and done, or, oh, we're getting ready to test. You guys get one private lesson per week. So make sure you sign up for that. If you have any questions about scheduling private lessons, you guys can do it through the app. If you have any questions, just call Miss Amanda and she'll get you all straightened out, or send an email and I'll get you all straightened out. The other thing too is everybody should have gotten their belts and certificates. If for some reason there's any issue that you have not gotten your belt or certificate, or there's a problem with it, please reach out to Miss Amanda and let us know. We'll get that straightened out for you guys. We would love for you guys to take pictures with your new belts in uniform. Post them in our parent group, post them on your social media and tag us in it. That would be awesome. We would greatly appreciate that, so we can share martial arts with everybody. But otherwise, you guys are looking good. We're a week 2. We're going to rock and roll, you guys. I'm telling you right now, where is Jacqueline? Jacqueline, girl, I can tell you've been practicing. I know you were a little frustrated. Jacqueline is a really good, she and I are kindred spirits, I think. I could tell. She was struggling a little bit last week. And I know I get a little upset and when I struggle with stuff too. And you, girlfriend, you look good in class. So I am very proud of you guys. But that's perseverance. You guys are persevering through a really weird and kind of scary time, and you guys are showing up to class and doing an awesome job. So we are so proud of you and what you guys showed us at belt testing, and that you guys are taking classes. And we hope you enjoy the little bit of swap up that we had with Miss Trimble, Miss Schultz, kind of getting everybody to be able to see their favorite instructors. So we're switching things up this week, and we'll kind of keep swapping out until we can go back to regular classes. But you guys are doing amazing. Oh, one thing too, I wanted to mention, we forgot in the last class, I almost forgot. So we emailed out the bottom of the email last Monday, and today had a stripe tracker chart. So last week we told you guys it was white stripe to color in your belt. So I love purple, so I colored mine in purple because purple is
I love purple too, Miss Lance.
since you can't really color in a white stripe. So this week is white and yellow. So if you didn't do last week's, you can color in your belt for the white stripe and leave it white. And then this week, if you guys participate in classes, we're going through yellow. So you guys can do white and then color in the yellow stripe as well. If you guys don't have this email, can't find the email, just let us know. We'll shoot this out to you guys. But this is what we're going to do to keep track of stripes. Then when we get back to in-person classes, you can hand us in and we will stripe up your brand new belt that you have with very cool brand new super cool, high-tech electrical tape, AKA stripes. So,
Yeah.
anything that you wanted to add to that, ma'am?
Not really, just like guys, keep practicing that form. I know that part's a little tricky, but if you keep doing that like constantly, it will become second nature to you. But you guys, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm glad I got to teach class, the advanced class. It's like one of my favorite classes to teach. So make sure you guys are staying healthy. I miss you guys. And yeah, fun class. I'm proud of you guys.
Unmute everybody here real quick so you guys can say hi. If you have any questions, please send an email because it's hard to hear once we do this. Say hi to your friends.
Hello.
Bye.
You guys did amazing today. It was a really, really good class. I love it.
Bye.
Guys.
We will
Bye.
talk to you guys.
Bye.
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 See you next time.
Guys.